Hi, I'm Barbara Sarbin, and I am the Educational Program Director for Something Good in the World. And this is our Children's Peaceful Garden. And this is a farm-based education program that takes place inside of this garden. So here is the Children's Peaceful Garden. And just so that you know, this design of the garden was recognized in September of 2016 by the Jane Goodall Institute as a Roots and Shoots project that was presented at the United Nations for the International Day of Peace as an example of peace and sustainability in gardening. So we really like to emphasize the fact that this has been a very well honored garden design. And now I'm going to take you on a tour of it. So children's gardens are necessarily small because we want children to be able to weed them, plant them, water them, harvest from them without having to get too difficult into something large. So this is called a rainbow garden, and this isn't the best time of year to see the rainbow garden, but usually there are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet flowers, but a lot of that has passed now that it's fall. But that's the idea, that when children enter the garden, here's a little sign that when they first come in the gate, it says Rainbow Garden. So they sort of walk the rainbow. And then the herbs that are in this little garden are all herbs that are designed to be calming herbs, and also good for brightening the mind, like mint and lemon balm. And over here we have tulsi. So all of these are teaching gardens in addition to being gardens that can be tended, but each one has a purpose, and most of what we plant is edible or medicinal. So as we go a little further, we come to this symbol of the turtle, which is the symbol of the garden. What you'll see as we walk around, the garden design has a wavy path around the outside, and it has a sort of circular path around the inside. It's not exact. And then you'll see where I talk about the turtle head and the turtle legs and the turtle tail and the two stars. So this is all part of creating a peaceful design that is enticing and enchanting for children. So when children come, they put their flag in the ground to say, I'm here for the day, and the flag has their name on the other side. And it's also very helpful for teachers because that way we know who's here and who isn't for the program that day. Okay, so as we enter, most importantly, this is our bee sanctuary, and we have honeybees, and this was part of our Roots and Shoots project for the Jane Goodall Institute, was creating a circumstance that would be safe for bees because of how important they are to our environment. And so directly across from the bees is the bee-friendly garden. So we planted specifically flowers that bees love to pollinate, and although you cannot see them as beautifully as in the spring and summer, now that it's fall, there's a wonderful poster that we got online, and we tried to follow as many of those plants as possible. And these also happen to be plants that are grown in medieval gardens, and we got our ideas from the Cloisters Museum in New York City to also teach about the medicines and plants that were used in medieval times. The rest of the plants that are here, which are also bee friendly, are plants that serve multiple purposes, either for tasting, touching, smelling, hearing. Also, we really focus on what's native and on what is an example of permaculture. So we have these wonderful elderberries, which unfortunately I think mostly have been eaten by the birds. But when the children are here and the berries are here, we can harvest them. And there's also examples of really good fall food for the bees, goldenrod, and the bees are loving the jewelweed and the turtle head